It's early. It's a little chillier than it's been the past few weeks. But you got to get out there when you can. We're going to be playing the blue tees today at Hawthorne to give ourselves the last 9 holes of that front 9 that we put on the channel to put together an 18-hole round for our handicap. That round, if you've not seen it, I think it's up there. I don't know which corner it's supposed to be. That was a 37, so that went pretty well. So we'll see if we can round this one out strong and post a good number. After that, a couple of other ideas for the channel. Breaking par. We're gonna start by playing from the red tees here at Hawthorne and see if we can break par. Once we break par, we'll move back for a 9-hole round. I think they're senior tees, they're yellow. I don't know how common they are, if they're on every hole or just some of them, so we'll have to check. We'll spot check today. Then white, and then eventually blue, with the intention of hopefully making a little bit more birdies. Maybe even eagles, who knows? I don't think we've had one in the golf that we've played this year, which is a little shocking. I think we've played like 36 holes and 18 on camera. So it's got to get a little bit better from a scoring standpoint, but that's what's coming. Beautiful day, sun rising in the background, course is in pristine condition. Let's see if we can go post a number. Par start. A little bit of a funny situation there. We ran into the guy who's cutting cups this morning. Obviously a great guy. Everybody is here at Hawthorne. And he moved the pin from the absolute front of the green to the absolute back of the green. Luckily we were somewhere in the middle after that approach shot. But if the pin looks like it's in a different spot from where it was when that shot in the fairway, it's because they moved it. We shouldn't have that problem the rest of the way. That was actually a really great drive. It was a little duck hooky, but I've never been closer. I think we shot it at 110 and that didn't feel right. I think it was a little bit closer. Yeah, good start onto the par 5. Pretty disappointing bogey. Chalk it up to course management. I found that ball off the tee. It was in a great spot, a lucky spot is what I should say. Maybe not great, but lucky. And I took a 5-iron in hopes that I was going to be able to get it off the ground, but the lie wasn't great. Just pounded it into that tree. Left myself with 145 yards instead of 80 if I would have just laid up. The first putt was just poor. And so you end up with a 3-putt bogey. But this is a birdieable hole. Let's see if we can get one back. That's why we started to hit driver on that hole. We had about 50 some yards in. It wasn't the perfect driver strike, and frankly, it wasn't the perfect pitch, but I took a peek at the hole. I thought there was a chance we were gonna have an eagle before a birdie this year, and we're back to even par. Now on to the long par 3, 4th hole this side. We'll see if we can get out of here with the par and take advantage of a couple of the final 5 holes. Okay, we're up and we're down right now. Double bogey, unlucky a little bit with the lie in the bunker. It wasn't a great shot from the tee. Just kind of fanned it. But then from there, the chip was just okay. I knew I needed it on the green. The putt was all over it, just not enough. And that's how you make a double. You know, you just get yourself into a bad situation. I brought that bunker into play when I didn't really need to. And so we're back 2 over par with a chance to score here on a couple of holes, but let's put together some good shots and kind of get back in the groove. Drive was okay, in a spot we always are, left of the fairway there. We were blocked out a little bit, and so we were gonna hit a punch shot. The 6-iron came straight off the hosel, so that left us with our 3rd shot from about 110, and it was a good shot. Great contact below the hole, though it took a little bit of weird bounce when it got to the green, and had a chance to make par, and we just missed it. So we gotta start making some of those. Par 5, 5th hole of the day? 6th hole of the day, birdieable. So let's try to get one. Got away with one. Okay drive, but in the wrong fairway, so we kind of blocked ourselves out, made a poor club choice, hit it through the trees somehow, and over the bunker. Really questionable first putt for birdie. It was long, but tough. And then we finally made one for par from about 7 feet. See if there's any momentum that came from that. We're grinding right now, that's for sure. May just be one of those days where we just don't have it from a scoring standpoint. We recovered so nicely after that drive. I really do think putt was the play there from the fringe. I felt good about it walking up, even as I was standing over it, and I just didn't give it enough. Line was good. It stayed on the line as I hit my second putt, which obviously didn't go in, and now we made bogey, but I mean, it's just kind of those finer details that you need to score, and we just don't have it today. 4 over now with 2 to play, par 3. A little bit of a tricky one, though it's shorter, and we'll see what happens. I think I'll birdie that hole someday. Not today. obviously. Probably when it's a front pin. It was 169, I think, from the back tees there. And it was maybe a little into wind. It's quite a calm day overall. The 8-iron was never going to be enough, and I caught a groove or two low anyways, and it was not a clean strike. But that was a great 2-putt, tricky putt up the hill, a lot of break, and we got away with par. And again, you know, when you're grinding to post a number, that's what you got to do. Won't be any different here on the par 4 18th, our 9th hole of the day. I think it's the toughest hole out here. Try to carry that bunker and then uphill shot to the green. Here we go. All right, little post-round recap here. Ugh, what a grind. We just didn't have our best today. Quite a few bad shots, some good ones, and ultimately scored 40. So if we're not going to bring our best stuff and we're 4 over, I think I can live with that. We'll be back on the channel. Like I mentioned at the start of the round, going to try to find some ways to manufacture breaking par. As you can see, we're a little bit far away from the back tees at doing that, but maybe build up a little bit of confidence. We're about a month and a half away from the State Am qualifier. Pretty excited about that, but the game needs a lot of work. I think about a month out, we'll start working a little bit harder, practicing a couple of times a week, and get over the bog too for a couple of 18-hole practice rounds. Thanks for watching today. If you like the content and want to see the next couple of vlogs that we put out, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, a like, all of it helps. And we'll see you in the next one.